Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jala Joko. The volcano out of Iceland. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking. Plus the little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Butler in at the point. Shots good by Ibaka. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult? The start, the middle, the end? Where?
Yeah, Kevin, the physical tone, I think around All-Star break. That's when it gets the hardest. But you get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. To the inside, T. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Inside, here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Kennard. Kicks to exit. Pass to Bullock. Over Robinson. Off the left rim and out.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Butler driving in and stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Seattle grabs the miss. The pass to Harrell. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And it's slammed in by T.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Pass to Kennard. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Robinson. And here's Bullock. Back to Kennard. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, with Kennard, he can do things other than shoot. And that helps open up the three-ball for him.
Pass to Harrell. Throws it up high. Kennard covering. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Exum kicks to Kennard. Passes it to Ibaka. Now here's Bullock. Kennard with the ball. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, a deadly, decisive shooter. Once Kennard gets a good look he likes, he ain't going to hesitate.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Seattle shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now, here's Exum. Teague covering.
Big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Dishes to Harold. Out left to the wing. Kennard with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Bullock. He takes it in. That shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. Outside for Robinson. Fires the three. They get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Here's Teague. And finally they hit one. Teague's got his third bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now, here's Bullock. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working, and he's earned his keep.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Seattle. Williams double team to the middle. Here's Kennard. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Exum after the basket by Seattle. And Butler sends it back. They recover it. Ibaka, no luck. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves. Harold down low. He's guarded by Bullock. Harold, that's good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harold has to be accounted for defensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Barry.
To see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at New York. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Man, I think Seattle, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now, here's Exum. Now, here's Kennard. Up top, Bullock. Guarded by Robinson to stop the run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Justice Winslow.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. Over Butler. And Butler sends it back. into the lane. Good on the shot. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers trail by 8. Here's Exum. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Teague's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Kennard. 6 points for him. Right wing. Teague against Ibaka. Seattle grabs the miss. Teague's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Defended by Butler. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Teague. Teague's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's the drive.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
The pass to Winslow. To the paint. Ejected by Teague. Left side, Butler. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Seattle.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Seattle shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Clippers trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Winslow. Over Robinson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
Back to Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Down low, here's Hartenstein. The layup off target. Seattle leading by 20. Here's T, and it's slammed in by T.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Winslow against Robinson. Winslow the bounce pass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Defended by Butler. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winslow.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
They can't stop the run with that one. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Lewis.
In the first.
Defended by Butler. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Pass to Hartenstein.
Away team foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Defended by Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Montrezl
Third team
Harrell.
foul.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
The first one falls. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Seattle.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Passes to Hartenstein. Defended by Butler. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Some solid defense from Butler. Floats it up there for Harrell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Hartenstein. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And that one, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Seattle ahead, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace of aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
On the floor for Seattle, Robinson is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Butler, and it's Teague in at the 5. Butler passes to Teague. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the pass to Hartenstein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
You know a
foul.
thing or two
First
about being
team
a floor
foul.
general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore.
Number 10,
You look at guys like
assisted by-
LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And they recover it. Now, here is Robinson. He's guarded by Bullock. 5 on the clock. Butler in the corner. With the drive, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Montrezl Harrell.
And that's 10 points for Butler.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light.
Winslow.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Here's Clarkson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Takes it inside. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Bullock. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, man, what's impressive about Green is for his career, he's shooting well over 40% from beyond the arc. Outstanding.
Pass to Bullock. It's stolen by Green. Here's Claxton. He's off on that one. Nice D from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kennard kicks to Bullock. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Oubre. Williams can't get it to go. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Clarkson against Winslow. Now here's Oubre. He's tightly guarded. Molinari finds Oubre. Drops in the layup for 2. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Winslow. Bank shot, no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he drives in. Clarkson right side. Here's Claxton. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. Winslow with it. The dish to Bullock. Got a piece of it. Left side, Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Kennard on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now Winslow got that one up quick. Winslow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Clarkson for 3. Shoots. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kennard kicks to Winslow. Passes it to Bullock. To the paint. Here's Williams. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And he makes that one.
2 for you.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Winslow. Exum with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Exum's shot is off. Exum's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Oubre dishes to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production's been very consistent since his 3rd season, but he also gives you intangibles. Toughness, deadly in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teammates trust him a lot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. For 3, Bullock. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. And finished off by Oubre.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Clarkson. Can they get it? Williams got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closer.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And it's Oubre off the drive.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Bullock. Misses off the left iron.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but we can't get anything to fall.
For 3, Oubre. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Exum deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Bullock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And here's Exum. Pass to Bullock. Williams up on top. From 11 feet away, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Clarkson outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Clarkson passes to Green. From the arc. Bullock with the rebound. Exum with it. Now defended by Oubre. Exum kicks to Bullock. Kennard up top. He has 6. Pass to Ibaka. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And Green gets it to go.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Kennard against Oubre. Kennard the pass to Exum. Back to Kennard. Here's Ibaka. Not going to go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Bucket is good.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Kennard against Oubre. From 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
2 minutes.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Seattle. The drive by Clarkson. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Exum. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Away team ball. Checking into the away team.
Seattle dictating the flow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 2.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Winslow's checked in. 1:35 left in the first half. And the rejection by Harrell. Robinson goes.
Oh,
nice. Duncan Robinson.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of...
Oh, what a beautiful play.
With intensity. Did you see that?
Oh,
great.
Goodness. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Ball's knocked loose. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Butler feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Teague. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. To the inside. Harrell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harrell's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To end the drought. And so it's Seattle holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. We're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had a day off. We should have got our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the Nets, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel it. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Ibaka is out there with Williams. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Exum, and it's Kennard in at the two-guard spot. Here's Exum. And the call on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Going inside. 2 points. That one goes. 23 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Bullock with it. Robinson on him. Now here's Bullock. Back to Exum. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now the pass to Kennard. Now Exum. High post to Ibaka. Williams' shot is off. Williams has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Out to the right wing. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Exum, defended by Butler. And Ibaka kicks to Kennard. Pass to Exum. Three-pointer. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Harrell's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. He just needs to calm down, play their game.
Here's Teague, and it's in off the backboard. Teague's got 14 points for the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bullock kicks to Kennard. High post to Ibaka. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Seattle with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Kicks it to Harrell. Butler up top. He's got 15. Williams with the steal. Now, here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. Outside Williams. Top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Kennard covering. And it's slammed in by T.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Exum. Ibaka finds Exum. From past the arc. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Exum. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
Outside for Robinson. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Exum. And the rejection by Harrell. Drives to the hoop.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Exum. Ejected by Teague. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Teague. Hartenstein. He's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Now, here's Bullock. Guarded by Robinson. Bullock dishes to Williams. Over Teague. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing to fall.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Defended by Butler. Dishes it to Winslow. And he lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Three-pointer, Butler, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his
team. Lewis checked in for Los Angeles. For Seattle, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And stolen by Butler. From outside the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Robinson against Winslow. Seattle grabs the miss. Teague's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Butler. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Pass to Hartenstein. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. Seattle goes the other way with it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Feeds it to Lewis. Off with the layup.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. Tries again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Butler from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Outside for Lewis. To halt the run. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Third team.
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Clippers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
3 shots.
That one is off. Some changes for Seattle. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Teague. And it's Gallinari in for Harrell. And he's good on the second. And he nails the 3rd. Lewis covering. Here he goes. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
For Seattle, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Hartenstein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Winslow with it. Robinson picks him up. High arcing shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And here's Seattle. Butler passes to Claxton. The kick outside to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Robinson, top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 14 points.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Away team foul.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Outside Butler. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. That's chipped.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Butler with the ball. He's got 26 and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Defended by Butler. The dish to Winslow. He kicks it to Lewis. Pulls from the top of the key. Hartenstein, they get it back. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. A good look from Robinson. And another basket for Seattle.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
The shot, and Butler sends it back. And he gets it back. And so it's Seattle, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, Gallinari is out there with Robinson. Then it's Butler. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle.
Mouse passes the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Butler on the wing. Passes it to Claxton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Robinson passes to Claxton. Banked in off the glass.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
From downtown. A shot off that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here is Los Angeles now. Who is outside? To the paint. Here's Ibaka. The Clippers rebound.
I love his work, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And they double up Butler. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. And there's the pass to Claxton. Robinson for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got his fifth rebound in this one. And there's the drive. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Butler's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Robinson for three. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Defended by Butler. Puts it up from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
It's stolen. Driving inside.
Number 10.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Up top, Ibaka. Defended by Butler. Clock at 6. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Lobs it up for Ibaka. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Driving the lane. Here's Williams. Gallinari with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Robinson finds Gallinari. That's a 2 from Butler. Misses the jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boston,
and here's Seattle. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Away team foul. That's his 3rd personal foul.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari.
Danilo Gallinari.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second
Seattle calls timeout.
The away team calls timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Guarded by Green. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clarkson goes in. The shot will not fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. He takes it in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's Claxton, defended by Ibaka. Here's Oubre. Stripped it away. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Puts one up from 19. Knocks it loose. Clarkson taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
So good at scoring off the pick and roll. That time Clarkson with the perfect setup.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Seattle. Green finds Gallinari. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I would do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Clarkson outside from deep three-point range, and another three for Seattle.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Covered by Oubre. To the inside, trying to get something going, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Hits it from three-point range.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Clarkson outside from deep. And another three for Seattle.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
Floats it up for Williams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation.
Jordan Clarkson.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Guarded by Green. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Seattle.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And in a three-game season series, they take the first two, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Butler.
He's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up from 12. No good off the front iron. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.